things sell out. There's buying frenzies because you won't see Jay back for well more than a month. But now we're going to move right along and we're going to talk to you about this awesome black agate and turquoise necklace. This particular piece was appraised at $150. We did it at $99. Today we're doing it at $59. Now we do have a matching cuff at $89. We have a matching earring at only $29. And Jay, this, you want to talk about versatile. This becomes our new neutral, right?
You know, anything black, okay, you can, and then you compare that with a really high blue, you know, robin's egg blue turquoise. And this was my design. I did it. This is when I, for some reason, I was into cubism, okay?
Okay, well, let me just ask you.
I think I've been to an art gallery or something like that.
He's getting in touch with his contemporary side. But okay, so, but again, that would take a lot of rough material to cut those cubes.
It takes, okay, it's not that even, just so you understand, you know, and a lot of times, even when I design, and I also, okay, I'm a designer, but I'm also a manufacturer. So I kind of a designer, but I live in the real world, okay? But I do too. But I have to tell you, when you can't believe when I designed this and then I sold it and we started building it, making it, you can't believe when I went into the lapidary shop, the bad looks I was getting.
Because of the way they had to string it,
they
right?
They have to string it, the way they have to cut it. Try to, okay.
At an angle.
At an angle, okay, so.
They're like, obviously you're not stringing this, Jay, you're just drawing it.
No, I drew it, that's what I'm saying. I don't, it's a cool look. I was just going for the look. But I kind of lost my head when we went to manufacturing, but now I've already committed to it. I've already sold it, so now we're doing it. But okay, think about this later on if you get, but when you, or if you buy this, look at this and to tell you, it'll show you how difficult this is. But think about this, you take a sugar cube. Okay, if you had a sugar cube and you got to drill a hole through the middle of it, you would just do that on the flat side. Think about trying to drill it from end point to end point. Right, and you have to not only drill the hole, but you have to keep that hole straight. Also, this material, this is an agate. The only thing that you can cut and polish agates with are diamonds. Diamond material, or you can get a final buff on them. All this polishing you see here is all done with black diamond dust or sapphire dust.
Oh my gosh.
But all the tools that you use on this, I mean, it's not like this is a soft material where they can get the diamond Dremel and just drill it. So anyway, I made a lot of people very, very unhappy. So, because you know, they can't really, you know, they can't get a lot done. It takes a long time to do it. The cool thing, it's a cool look. I'll never do it again, but it's a cool look. And, you know, like I kept thinking, you know, why did you do that? Why did you do that design? And I think it was because I just gone to this really cool modern art gallery, and it's just one of those things I was inspired. And so when I sketched it out, they built the prototype, and then when I showed the buyers, they said, oh God, that's great. They bought it. It's a cool look, but it won't be anything that I'll ever do again. And what really makes it though is the high blue turquoise nuggets in between there, and that gives it the flexibility and the, you know, to make it kind of float around the neckline. Oh,
by the way, the earrings sold out. We didn't even show them. The cuff, we are down to $58. That cuff we took to $89.
Okay. Think about just the work in that, and the silver, same thing. And here again, the black with the turquoise, it's just a combination. You know what? I don't do that much. I don't do this combination, but this is a really cool color. I do a lot of, you know, amber and turquoise. I do a lot of lapis and turquoise, but this is one of the few times that I've done any kind of, I have done like faceted black obsidian, and I have done some black materials before with turquoise, but this just turned out so well, man. It just really kind of pops. Very different, very unique.
I think we have 200 left. Is that right, Daryl? Okay. Okay, we've sold more than half our quantity. We have fewer than 200 of these remaining. We took it from $99 to $59. I hope you get it. Now the earring just sold out. The matching cup